We're going to move on to the KOTE data breakdown for week 3.
Exactly. Let's blitz this because the video is also like 1 hour 8 minutes long.
So we're going to go through this quickly. So firstly, Brett, can you see the screen?
Okay.
Right, so SAS metrics in round 3. The average SAS, unsurprisingly, has raised by 3.5% to 63.1. Now, given the match was 64, that's not surprising at all. The average amber picks in round 2 were 11.4. This round metrics raised are homogeneous. Amber control and disruption are increasing the most, but not much more than the others. Only efficiency is going down, and now that's a big surprise for me to see the efficiency between round 2 and round 3 decreasing. And it's decreasing by less than 1%, but it's the thing I would expect to see increase round to round to round. But maybe that's just me.
No, see, I can justify the efficiency going down because, as I've been saying all the way through this, SAS is only an indication of how much your deck will do through one run through. Mm-hmm. So if you can get your efficiency high enough, your other numbers don't actually matter as much because you can go through your deck multiple times throughout a game.
That is true.
So as your deck gets better, your efficiency can go down because you don't need to draw through your deck multiple times to make up for what you don't have. As your amber control, your creature control, your amber generation goes up, you can sacrifice some efficiency because you no longer need to be going through your deck as quickly.
That is true. Let's move on.
I believe so, Mr. Kong. I believe Bearforge is still rocking a 57.
Yeah, and they are going to for round 4 as well. And let's be clear, they're doing pretty damn well with it. So we have KOTE coming back up there with a 15% increase. AOA and Mass Mutation are going down, which is a little bit of a surprise to see Mass Mutation going down, but not surprised to see AOA going down. Worldscar is still the least played set, which makes sense when you think about it, but it's still not what you do compared to normal uncapped events. Apart from KOTE, which still dominates 31.8%, the gap between the other sets is reducing. So we'll interested to see where we go with round 4.
Oh, definitely.
Ooh. AOA decks are $199 each. Houses in round 3. Look at the Facebook chat from the Bitsy Keyforge group. So
keep Facebook open when we're streaming.
I do. So I don't necessarily use it. So house-wise, I would say it's not that much of a change in the grand scheme of things. Yes, Sorin and Santa have gone up a bit, but I wouldn't say it's gone up significantly in the grand scheme of things. There's no big changes. Star Alliance has gone down. That's probably the biggest shocker I've seen here. But as we said last week,
the drop in dis is one for me. It's showing that again when looking at the drop in logos and the drop in dis is showing that more people are looking less at the disruption and efficiency side of decks and are more looking at the control and generation side of decks, which is why we're seeing ones like Saurian going up, which is a very amber control house.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
we're seeing ones like Shadow go up. But we're seeing Untamed go down, which is a kind of an amber generation house. But the amber control houses are sort of starting to come on the rise now.
I know, but I'm still saying that the differences here are so close that I don't think it's statistically significant. But apart from the Star Alliance drop.
The Saurian one for me is the biggest one. We're going to see the rise of the dinos for a little bit.
I can believe that. So the cards in round 3. The uncommon Mimicry is now the most common uncommon. Most common uncommon.
I did bring 2 to this round, so.
I think I brought. No, I did bring one in. I changed my mind at the last moment. Top 10 of uncommon cards is now looking more serious, so we have Dusk Runner in there as well, equal with Mimicry, Research Smoko, Library of the Damned, Lights. I mean, all these are good uncommon cards. There's nothing here that's a surprise. They're all, some of them are niche, but they are all good.
Maybe in truth, but you can kind of understand that low SAS, that a lot of people are looking for big boards so they can just reap and get the game over with. So Radiant Truth is quite a powerful card.
Yeah, definitely.
Same with Balancing Deathquark.
I mean, and look at the rares. Plague Racks are still up there. Routine Job's now higher. More Wolf and the Stings have gone up. Niflkong's gone down slightly. What's that?
If it hasn't Sting gone down, it was originally 14.
Oh yeah, it was. It was 14. It's gone down. Niflkong's gone down to only 4 copies from 8 copies. That's where it says 8 there. That's because it's double cards. And it's Lava Ball, not a particularly common card to ever see called out. I mean, it's not terrible.
Yeah, that's our loading stat. We do know that. Same with Routine Job. Same with Moles. But do you know what's not on that list of rares?
What's not on that list of rares?
Heart of the Forest. It has dropped below 8.
Well,
a bit of spoilers for the future, I imagine.
Yeah, but also Niflapes have dropped from 58 from 79, and Bad Pennies have dropped 44 from 61. So it's interesting to see how the changes will keep going.
But can you ever really get rid of a bad penny?
Oh, you can. You can purge it. Let's say you have to purge your opponent's card, or can you purge your own bad penny?
No, any.
Yeah, I think ubelasting a bad penny is still the right thing to do. So we're down to 6 Heart of the Forests, only 1 Genkar from 2, 8 Briggs, up 1 from 7, still 7 Gangnauts, also 4 decks with Tribute combos, it's an increase of 1, down to 1 Dark Amber Vault, 2 decks with Bone Nothing, a Safe House down 1, and 1 more deck with Lash of Broken Dreams, Too Much to Protect. Some newcomers. So Cincinnati is a Spiral and Lesser Octot and Hysteria.
Lesser Octot and Hysteria is going to make a lot of the self-purger meta people happy, because it just gets rid of 11 cards in your deck? 10 cards in your deck, depending on if you've got daughters and other stuff.
It makes life easier. Do you want to remind us the exact text for Lesser Octot?
It's... I don't know off the top. I can't remember off the top of my head. I believe it's still... It's not Greater Octot is the taunt one. This one is play, purge the rest of your hand, reap, increase your opponent's keys by 4. We don't have the bot, Jupiter. I need to add the bot to this.
You do.
But I believe that's correct. I'd be happy for someone to prove me wrong.
Because Liptops was unavailable to do this for round 2 last week, we've got win rates for round 2 and round 3 here in one go. So what we're seeing here is Call of the Archons was the only house that won more than 50% of its games. Okay, Mass Mutation is 49.3. That's near enough statistically significant to be for 50%. But AOA, as I think we would expect to see, won less than half its games, and Worlds Collide 47.5. But these aren't massive differences. These are kind of...
But is that also to do with the skewed numbers? Because Call of the Archons saw a massive drop last week in in what was being brought, whereas Mass Mutation went up, and Lesser Octot is increased by 3, not by 4. Okay.
Yeah. But also, looking at the win rate for the houses, I mean, Shadows 47, Untamed basically at 50, Logos at 54. This is still sort of not that significant. There's nothing in the 30s or 60s here. So I'd say it's still pretty much
very close.
Every house is very similar. And for round 3, let's just say Mass Mutation has flipped and gone up to 60% of its wins. AOA is basically at 50%, and then Call of the Archons has gone down to 45 and Worlds Collide on 46. I mean, apart from that, the house-wise, 54 for Shadows.
It's pretty much an exact flip of what we saw in round 2 between Call of the Archons and Mass Mutation.
Yeah. I mean, it would actually help if they were in the same order, but yeah. I mean, it's going to be... It's fascinating to see that the consistency is not there. I would thought we'd see more consistency week to week, but we can see the changes. Right.
Exactly.
Moving on to the quiz. Your favourite mutants. So today, the quiz is going to be who is the most played, whatever.
Hold on.
You're not ready for your quiz kit. Okay.
The quiz kit's up, but it's just loading the information now.
Okay, let's just jump to the normal view while we do the quizzes.
It's fine. It's ready to go now.
It's easier for me to see. So for those
of you who are new, please follow the instructions on the screen. Allow QuizKit to have a look at your information. You have got access to Flex if you think you've got the highest score, and we also have Flex as an emote. And there are 7 questions here, all about which of the X mutants like Umbrabot, Sacrobot are the most popular throughout KOTE in the current rounds. Let's begin. So who is the most played Lycro X? Lycro Knight, Lycro Alien, Lycosaurus, Lycrobot? You can win if you get one right. Pretty much, Jupiter. You just get one. You get one right quickly, and then you just coast throughout the rest of the questions.
Pretty much, that's how we all do it.
Joni coming in with the Lycro bot. Lycro bot does seem a bit interesting, but no, so we got one person with Lycro bot, 3 people with Lycosaurus, 1 person with Lycro alien, and 1 person with Lycro knight. Litops was quite surprised to see Lycro knight, but Lycro knight does have a more fighty ability, which is very beneficial in a house like Untamed, so it just kind of makes sense. Which is the most played mutant in Sanctum? Sacro X, Sacro F. Isn't Sacro? Have I messed this up? Because I believe. Oh no! I thought it was this, but no. What do you know?
No, you're right. You're right. You're good.
Yeah. So, why don't you go to the extension? Sacro Fiend, Sacro Thief, Sacrosaurus, Sacro Beast. Because Sacro seems more like a diss, I think. By definition, they're all non-Sanctum. Yeah, it always bugged me that Sanctum had mutants as a standard because they kind of purged them or keep them as a secret to experiment, lore-wise. So the answer was Sacro Fiend, which 4 people got correct, and 1 person went Sacro Beast, which unfortunately was not the correct answer. Sacrosanct. Yeah, that would also be cool. Next question. So, moving on to which is the most daimyo? Which is the most daimyo X dis? Daimyo Knight, Daimyo Alien, Daimyo Thief, or Daimyo Beast? And yes, don't forget you have got your flexes, which aren't just an emote. You can just drop them in the chat to show. You can drop them in the stream to show off to people taking part. Journey coming down your beast. If you want to take part, Journey, it's literally just a tap or click on the screen quiz. 3 people went for Daimyo Knight, 1 person went Daimyo Alien. The correct answer was Daimyo Thief, which 2 people got correct. We'll do a quick. Actually, we haven't got time to do a score check because how quickly we're going. Which is the most played Shadows mutant? Umbra Beast, Umbra Alien, Umbra Knight, or Umbra Bot? If you're on your bot, if you're on your phone, just literally tap on the screen. It should still allow you to take part. Let's review it. 1 person went Umbra Beast, 1 person went Umbra Alien, 2 people went Umbra Bot, but the correct answer was Umbra Knight, which nobody got this time. It's been a while since we've had no correct answers.
It's always interesting to see what happens. Sorry.
Right, moving on to question 5. 3 more to go. Which is the most common played Saurian mutant? Dino Fiend, Dino Alien, Dino Thief, or Dino Beast? Not guessing was winning. Jupiter go for the meta plays. Taps on the screen. I don't see anything to click. You might need to enable quiz kit on the thing. Next time I'll go through it a bit slow, but we're in a bit of a rush this time because we're a bit behind with all the spoilers.
All of the spoilers.
And yes, Joni is correct. It is Dino Alien. 6 people went for Dino Fiend. 1 person went for Dino Alien, and that 1 person has got the points there. Like Umbra Knight has got to be one of the most underwhelming. It's like Coast to Quiet, I suppose. I guess. Question 6. Star Alliance mutants. Xeno Knight, Xeno Fiend, Xeno Beast, or Xenosaurus? This actually leads me to a funny story. The missus yesterday asked me, "What's the first princess you think of when you think of a princess?" And I was like, "Xenomorph," because it's an alien queen, so therefore they're alien princesses. And apparently she was reading a status that says, "Your significant other, the princess your significant other thinks of, is what they see you as."
You're still married?
Yeah, I was like, "Yeah, I'll take a xenomorph." Yeah, I can get a xenomorph thing. She can see the appeal of a xenomorph. 4 people went Xeno Knight, 1 person went Xeno Fiend, 2 people went Xeno Beast, and that is the correct answer. Xenosaurus, unfortunately, Joni, is not the correct answer. Oh, Jupiter going in with a guess. Last question. Last chance for romance. Logos mutants. Techno Fiend, Techno Alien, Techno Thief, or Techno Beast, which I can guarantee you are all names of DJs in Florida.
Not just Florida, probably California as well, to be honest.
Probably California as well, yes. There is no Technobot on this one. Although Technobot would be a pretty cool DJ name. Joni coming in with the Techno Fiend.
How
You're
am I third? I didn't even mean to answer a question, so I clicked on it by mistake.
Techno Thief and Techno Fiend had the same number of answers, but Techno Thief was the correct answer, and Techno Beast had 1 person guess it, but Techno Thief was correct. It's going up to the players. Key Frogs are in second, which means that going to the final results, and Ultimo Fox comes in at the end.
Wow, the guy who's proud of coming last. Ultima Fox, you failed miserably your aim to be last every week.
That last question put Ultimo Fox into first. KFPL got knocked into second. Key Fox into third. Yourself into fourth. Julian from Hamburg Atlanteans sneakily playing without saying anything in chat. Not tonight. Fighting Balloon and Mr. Kong. See, you should have stayed when I got my 3 answers correct. Exactly. That's the meta. Just answer 1 question correctly as quickly as you can, and then don't answer anything else.
Completely.
So, but it's not fun now.
So thanks again for our quiz of the week. We're going to jump into the recordings now. This will probably be about an hour, and then we'll go through the results. So press the right button.